Welcome to our weekly discussion of all things current California politics. I'm Walt Gray, joined this week by Rich Ehisen, editor-in-chief of Capital Weekly publication. Rich, good to have you here. So we go back to the race now for governor of California coming up. There are some of the Democratic candidates who want Kamala Harris to make a decision and make it now. Antonio Villaraigosa, Betty Yee have mentioned that, although Katie Porter has said Kamala Harris deserves time and space to make this decision when she's ready.
Right. Well, and I agree with Katie Porter. I have to say, the folks started jumping into this race earlier than I can ever remember. I mean, Eleni Kounalakis announced like a year and a half ago. So anyway, look, we've talked about this a little bit before. The big issue here is about fundraising, and not just the actual fundraising, the money, the dollars. They share a lot of the same people who raise those dollars, and so they need some clarity, and especially for candidates who maybe don't have the implied oomph that Kamala Harris would have. They really do need to start lining up their donors, and it's really hard to do when she might still get into the race.
One thing that the state is really grappling with now is tariffs, obviously. Well, the whole country is, the whole world is. But what is California feeling now? The auto industry, I mean, what is California starting to feel already?
Well, we've certainly seen it in healthcare research cuts, that kind of thing. The new budget also cut out tens of millions of dollars that was going to rural counties, specifically for schools and roads. I mean, the reality around the country, and certainly here in California as well, is that, rural counties always struggle for money. We certainly see it with healthcare, around hospitals and that kind of thing. But education and roads, they rely on that money. Overall, I think it's about $250 million that the feds give out to states around the country. About $33 million of that goes to California. That is a really big chunk to lose in one fell swoop.
The First Lady or First Partner of California, Jennifer Newsom, has come out publicly sort of bashing big tech billionaires as oligarchs. It's sort of that's the buzzword, I think, that she and her husband have been using, the Silicon Valley billionaires cozying up to the president, says she.
Yeah, I actually like the term broligarchs. That's one that makes me smile a little bit. But, specifically what she was talking about was what she feels is their unwillingness to protect younger kids on social media. That has certainly been a driving agenda item for her, at the top of her agenda item since, she and her husband have been in office. So I guess she's not in office, but you know what I mean. So I think that's what her specific complaint was, but certainly a lot of other people agree with her that the tech industry, the influence that they have over all of us right now is pretty extreme. Yeah.
Elon Musk, right? And Facebook, Meta, Google, all those.
Jeff Bezos and Amazon. I mean, certainly I think there's a case to be made that, the tech industry, the tech oligarchs are having a very outsized moment of control over the rest of the country.
Rich Ehisen, always appreciate your perspective. We do thank you. If you'd like to reach out to Rich, you can do so. Rich.Ehisen@capitalweekly.net.